You don't get self-forgiveness by telling just pieces of the story. I forgive you for trying to get the love in that relationship that you didn't get in childhood. I forgive you for reaching for a love that you've never had before. It makes sense that you want it as bad as you did. It makes sense that you bent over backwards to make it work. I forgive you for all of the attempts that you made to make this person love you because you wanted love that bad. We don't hang on to toxic relationships because we're bad people. We're trying to get a need met. I was trying my best to meet my own emotional need, and I thought I can get it done through this relationship. I forgive you for making that decision. We can still get that need met, but how we get that need met will look different. That means that you're gonna have to look in your history and really find out what was it that I was trying to fix with that relationship. One, so that I don't repeat that cycle. But I can also start working on fixing those places within myself before I'm in another relationship. There are no external remedies for internal problems. So there's not a man, a job, a career, a baby, amount of money in the bank account that's gonna fix what's not right here.
I don't know who this is for, but sometimes the best forgiveness is self-forgiveness. And some of you need to forgive yourself for some actions, some decisions, some things that you've entered into in your past, some decisions that you made in your past, some relationships that you were in your past. It's not always your fault. Sometimes you were just acting out of your own brokenness, out of your own pain, and you were looking for solutions in a relationship or in people. And you finally realize that that never really satisfies. And for the person that's watching right now who is really, really hurt, really hurt by their decisions in the past, it's time that you forgive yourself. Let this be the day that you forgive yourself from your failures. Forgive yourself for your actions. Forgive yourself for what you did. You didn't know any better. And a lot of times we think we need a therapist for some of the things that we're dealing with. Well, sometimes the best therapy is you telling yourself, I forgive you. And if God forgave you, then you should forgive you. Because God doesn't see you through the lens of your pain. God doesn't see you through the lens of your past. All those decisions that you made that doesn't necessarily align with God's will, it doesn't disqualify you from His love. So stop condemning yourself and stop hurting yourself with those bad words that you keep telling yourself. You were made to speak negatively towards yourself. God says for you to love yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. And you need to love yourself so that you can love other people well. Because how would you know what love looks like if you're not even experiencing, first of all, the love of God, and then the love of God towards yourself? You have to love yourself unconditionally. Because that's what healthy love looks like. So today, don't let the enemy continue to rob you of your peace and your happiness because of some pain or some past mistake. Today, I want you to walk in the joy, walk in the love, walk in the fullness of the grace that's upon your life. You are forgiven, bro. You are forgiven, sis. So stop beating yourself up. It's time that you forgive you. It's time that you let go and let God heal you where you were wounded. And you need to be healed from what you've been wounded from, so that you could walk in the victory and walk in the will of God with no baggage, with no scars, with no trauma. The trauma don't define you. It is God who defines you. And if this was for you, I want you to let me know in the comment section. I want to pray for you, but I also want you to acknowledge it, because acknowledgement often brings freedom. And I want you to share this with somebody, because you never know who needs to hear it.